welcome back. Okay, so across the pond, tropical stout, brewed it a few months ago. I thought it'd be a good time to revisit it because I actually did the taste test 3 months today. So I've actually written out the full recipe as well because obviously when I did the tasting video I completely forgot what went into the beer. So I can't remember if I actually said what was on the recipe when I did the brew day. I can't remember, but I'm going to read it off, revisit the beer 3 months on. I've only had 1 pint of it off the Handpull. This is going to be the second. So obviously, yeah, it's had 3 months just to age. So we'll talk about the recipe and then we'll go in for the best bit. Okay, so on this was 4.9 kilo of crisp extra pale Marisotto, 32 grams of Carafer Special Type 1, 227 grams of roasted barley, 227 grams of crisp chocolate malt, 227 grams of chocolate Marouse 900 MD, which, if I'm right, is a little bit like chocolate malt, but there is a bit of a difference to it. 227 grams of Special W. I was going to use Special B, but when I went to do the make your own recipe on Get Brewed, for some reason I couldn't find Special B on there, so I went with Special W. Fairly close. It's not exactly the same, but it's close. It's close to. 200 grams of torrefied wheat. I went for torrefied wheat for the Handpull for head retention. Then the hops was 34 grams of Citra. I think it's 28 grams of Vic Secret. Irish ale yeast. There was a Wayflock tablet that went into it. And then I put in calcium sulfate into the mash. Or was it the boil? Can't remember. Calcium chloride and yeast nutrient, and it come out at 7.6%. The heaviest beer that I've done yet to date. The biggest grain billet I've done to date. Say that grain bag. It took some weight that day. I didn't think it was going to hold, but it did. So I think from here, I reckon we're going to try pushing the grains up a little bit in the weight. Try and go for a bit of a bigger beer. Okay, so 3 months on exactly. So there we go. I don't know if you can see the head. So the head's got a slight sort of toffee-ish brown kind of colour to it. There's not a whole lot of head retention on there. Thought it might have been with the glass, but there isn't. So it's completely, you cannot see through that at all. It's just full dark. It's lovely. So it is at that time of year again where it's perfect for your dark beers, your stout porters, that kind of thing. So I am going to try. Up to now I've done well with letting it sit in the bag for this long, so I'm going to try and let it sit till at least Christmas time if I can, because that way I can have a couple Christmas Day. And so yeah, let's go for the aroma. Right. So straight away on the nose, getting coffee, chocolate, mostly coffee and chocolate on there, but let's go in for the tasting. Cheers. Okay, so I'm getting a nice subtle coffiness. I'm getting notes of dark chocolate. I won't say like usual kind of chocolate flavours you get. There's a slight bitterness there, just not too strong. It's nice, it's well rounded. But yeah, dark chocolate, almost like Bougainville, I think I might have mentioned it before in the other tasting video, but you get a flavour of Bourneville dark chocolate with like and the coffee kind of notes I'm getting. It's a bit like fresh ground coffee. You get fresh ground black coffee with no sugar in. There's no sweetness to it. It's just that nice dark chocolatey coffee, well rounded, slightly bitter beer. It's nice. I'm not picking up a whole lot of hops on there though, which I thought I might have done. You can sort of smell it a little bit on the aroma, but in the taste you don't really get too much of it. I did on that bit. I think if I was to change the beer, I'd maybe up the hops a little bit, lower the grains just a little bit on the chocolate malts, just try to bring out some more of them tropical kind of notes. But I think I would try it again with different hops this time. But it's just so smooth. I'd say it's leaving a nice bit of lacing around the glass. Very, very easy drinking. I'd say it's 7.6%. You'd expect like a bit of, I don't know if I'd say hop burn as such because there weren't that many hops in there, but I think you'd certainly at that kind of ABV usually pick up some alcohol burn. I'm not getting that, but it's leaving this long lingering coffiness on the tongue. It's just coating the tongue and the palate. It's right at the back of the palate, it just sits, and it's like, yeah, it's just really chocolatey coffee, but it's enough to enjoy it. It's not overpowering, it's not underpowering, if that makes sense. But it's nicely carved. I mean, obviously saying that, it's off the Handpull, so you don't really expect like a carved beer, because obviously, as I've said before, it's flat technically, but it's smooth. And I think it's 7.6%. Dangerous beer. It could be dangerous at a few of them. Not dangerous like it's going to kill you or anything. But no, it's smooth. It's quite like, it's sort of just exactly how I like a stout to be. It's flavourful. It's thick. It's, yeah. The body. So it's medium to thick mouthfeel. It's almost like a pudding in a glass. Now, when I actually did the tasting on this with Jaggers Brewing Co, I've got the Handpull out. It was the first time I had the Handpull out in about maybe 2 months, 3 months. Obviously, I sanitised it through, left it for a little bit. I used hot water, rinsed it through, got all the water out, went to pull the first pint off. Alright, I'll have a little taste. It tastes like hot chocolate. Yeah, completely forgot to run cold water through it. And yeah, basically started drinking, well, a hot stout. And yeah, it literally tasted like hot chocolate, which, to be honest with you, nobody likes warm beer, let alone hot beer, and that's what it tasted like. But obviously it's at the right time of the year now where the temperature's just right for it. I'm drinking it at room temp. Like I say, I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's nicely chilled. further down I'm going, I'm picking up some hoppy notes. Say that a little bit, only a little citrusy kind of notes. I won't say anything like pineapple though. Like, obviously you're getting Vic's Secret, which would be interesting, but at the same time, pineapple, chocolate, I don't know, would it work? Could do, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to up the hops on that kind of scale to try get them kind of pineapple-y kind of notes. But now the further down the glass you go, you do pick up them slight sort of hoppy notes there, but it's more, like I said, dark chocolate, coffee. A lot of the stuff you'd get with like a standard kind of stout. But I think if I had to decide on whether that was one of the best stouts I've had or brewed, so that's probably the best one brewed to date. But yeah, I think it's one of those, like, I wouldn't have too many in one sitting. I'd want to have it as like an end beer at the end of the night to enjoy. You know, not sit down and be like, right, it's 7.6%, like, let's have 6 pints of it. I don't think I could do that, but no, do you know what? It's enjoyable, it's lovely. 3 months on, it's aging nice. Like I say, it's gonna be Christmas in a couple of months. By that time, we've had 5 months in the bag, and I think by then, like I say, it'll be even better. And then I reckon if I can keep it till January, then yeah, that's the longest I've aged a beer, 6 months. I won't do another video on it, but I'll definitely go back to it in 6 months and see what I think then. But so far, so good. Very happy with it. Just say I would brew it again, but I would change it around a little bit, just mess about with the grain bill a bit, the hops, try some different hops. But no, do you know what? I'd have to say that's probably the best stout I have brewed to date. So yeah, it's been nice to revisit the beer, and especially, you know, have another pint out the Handpull after so long. But yeah, cheers for watching anyway. Again, guys, I want to do a quick shout out just before I go though to Handpull Backroom Brewery. I will drop a review, a link at the bottom. Does a lot of commercial brews, tastings, but he is a home brewer as well. Go check out his channel, great little channel, knows his beers, enjoys beer, and I've been watching a few of his videos tonight, so I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos as and when I can. But yeah, go check him out, Handpull Backroom Brewery. I will drop a link in below. As usual, if you like the video, like, give me a comment, subscribe. And another reason why I've actually done this video today is because when I release my next video, the Callista Smash, it will actually be my 100th video on my channel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that 100th video. And yeah, like I say, get the subscribers up, and we'll be nice to try and get to 300 before the end of the year. But yeah, keep watching. There is going to be more videos coming out. I'm going to be ordering some more grain and stuff, so there will be more beers to be brewed. And the top 5 that I've decided on, I'm going to actually be ordering some bits for out of them top 5 to the beers that I picked. I'm not going to say what, I'm just going to brew them when I can, get the videos up, and then hopefully if I can, I might still be able to get them top 5 in before the end of the year. Who knows, we will see. But yeah, cheers again for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next video for the 100th video. So yeah, cheers again. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.